Guys, here to do my Xbox 360 collection. I have a lot of games, so I'm going to get started. First of all, I've had 3 Xboxes. The first 2 were the white ones, and they suffered the red ring of death. And then the third one that I currently have is the new black one, which I like. I think it's a cool design. Now, over the course of the years, when I first got my 360, I didn't really care about selling and trading my video games as much as I do now. So I've traded a lot of my Xbox games, and I've sold a lot of them, and I might talk about those if I have time, but I gotta get started. First one is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I only bought this game, I bought this game for a reason, and I'll get to that in the next game. Not a good game. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. What I liked about this game was you can free roam around Hogwarts, which is something that I thought was really cool. It's not like any of the other Harry Potter games where it's you're restricted to where you can go. You can go anywhere in this game, except for the Astronomy Tower, which is included in the next game. The next one is Turning Point, Fall of Liberty. I played a demo for this game when I was subscribed to Xbox Magazine, and I liked it, and I played the game, and I can't even get past the first level. It is just so fucking retarded. Now, this is a series of games. They're all in the same series. Call of Duty 2. This was, I believe, my first 360 game. Love this game. This is a great Call of Duty. Call of Duty 3. After playing 2 and really liking it, I was kind of disappointed with 3. It just has a really different feel to it. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. This is when the series, I believe, starts to decline in the story. I paid $60 for this game, and I beat it in like 4 hours. That is very depressing. And I didn't even get multiplayer until like a year ago, so I wasn't able to play multiplayer. Call of Duty World at War. This game kind of made up for Call of Duty 4. Although I was kind of surprised they went from Modern Warfare to this, and then to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This is actually my least favorite Call of Duty. Surprisingly. If that disappoints people, sorry, but the campaigns are just getting shorter and shorter as each game goes on. Call of Duty Black Ops. I just got this game like a couple months ago. I'm getting behind on the Call of Duty games. I love this game. This is probably my favorite one. I really like it. And then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I just bought this about a couple months ago. And this one was okay. I have not played Black Ops 2. The next one is the Simpsons game. Very cool little Simpsons game. The characters look really vivid, and this did come with a poster, which I don't have anymore. Battle Stations Midway. This was a game that I bought because in the game you can control. You don't play as a person. You can fly airplanes or command submarines or ships. And I love flying the airplanes and doing all that shit. It's really cool. But there's a sequel called Battle Stations Pacific. And I want to play that. Bully Scholarship Edition. I've actually wanted to play this game for quite a while. And as everybody knows, it was only available on the PS2. But they ported it to the 360, and it's basically a PS2 game on the 360. The graphics are terrible, but it's a good game. Assassin's Creed. This is the only Assassin's Creed game that I've played, and I bought this when I bought my new Xbox. I bought my new Xbox on Black Friday a year or 2 ago, and I wanted to buy a new game, so I bought this. And, yeah, I like Assassin's Creed, although I'm not a huge fan of it. Quantum of Solace. This was James Bond's return to the video game, and I was not disappointed with this game. Although I'm surprised they call it Quantum of Solace, because the bulk of the game is based off of Casino Royale, but I think there's 2 levels that are actually from Quantum of Solace. But this is a great game. The next one is GoldenEye Reloaded. I did a review on this game a long time ago. Like, I cannot tell you how disappointed I was in this game. I love the original, and I expected this to remind me a lot of the original, but it didn't. They just did a really shitty reimagining, and they stuck Daniel Craig in there instead of Pierce Brosnan. Very disappointed. This next one is called You're in the Movies. This came with a camera, and what it is, it's a game where you can make your own movies, but it's kind of like a very shitty version of a Kinect game, I think. Very retarded. I wasted my money buying this. Fallout New Vegas. A friend of mine gave me this game for Christmas. I had heard of Fallout, but I wasn't going to play it because, like, whenever I play games, it's usually a game that I'm following in a series, or it's a game that I know about. This game is amazing. I have devoted, I think, about 25 hours of my life into this. I want to play Fallout 3. I haven't played that one yet, but this is my favorite Xbox game. I love this game. King Kong. I used to have this on my GameCube, and I kind of liked it. Bought it on my Xbox, and major graphical improvement over the GameCube. And what's cool about this game is if you beat it in 6 hours, you get a shitload of gamer points. And it's pretty easy to beat this game in 6 hours. Spider-Man 3. When Spider-Man 3 came out, that was like my favorite movie ever. Now I would put it like at the top worst movies of my life. Well, I love this game because as Spider-Man, you can do free roam around New York, which is an amazing concept. And you get to play as the black-suited Spider-Man, and there's a lot of missions. But just like every Spider-Man game, it's not solely based off of the movie. There's a whole lot of other villains in here, like Scorpion, and oh, there's another one that I can't remember, but it's a good game. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. I thought this was going to be kind of like Modern Warfare, but I was so wrong. This was a waste of my money. I hate this game. Oh my god. NASCAR 08. I'm not a huge fan of racing games, and I do not like NASCAR because I don't find watching cars go around a track for 4 hours appealing. But what I like to do when I play NASCAR is drive backwards and ram the other cars. So I get hours of enjoyment out of playing this game. I don't think I've ever completed a race, and I've had this for 5 years now. Full Auto. My parents were going on a trip one time, and my dad said, I'll buy you a game so you can keep yourself occupied while we're gone. So I picked this out, and it's a really cool racing game where there's machine guns and missile launchers mounted on your car so you can shoot the other drivers. I have a lot of fun playing this. Halo 3. This was the first Halo game I ever played. Took me forever to beat. And I'm not a huge Halo fan, and this is my first M-rated game that I ever had. And I liked Halo 3. It was pretty good. Halo 3 ODST. The Halo buffs at my school denounced this game, but I thought it was pretty good. I guess it takes place during Halo 2. I don't really know. But I thought ODST was pretty good. But I still haven't played Reach or 4, and I don't think I will. At least not for a while. Saw. I love the Saw movies, and I wanted to get the game. It's actually a pretty creepy game, and it's pretty challenging at moments. But it's definitely not a great game. There's also a second game which I haven't played yet. The Godfather 2. This game is exactly like Grand Theft Auto, only it has the storyline from The Godfather Part 2. I think this is an underrated game. I really wish more people would recognize this game. I've never played the first game, but this game is good. Madden 07 Hall of Fame Edition. This is the only Madden game I have, and this is the only Madden game I'm ever going to buy. Because I know when you buy other Madden games, the teams are updated with the new players, but it's still the same game. You're paying $60 every year for the same game. I don't see the point in rebuying it. And I don't think I've played this in a couple years anyway. So, you know, if you hate me, fuck you. Lego Indiana Jones. I literally bought this on the day that the second game came out. And kind of stupid, because if I want to buy the second game, I'm basically rebuying this game plus one other movie. So, I don't see the point. This is probably, after Lego Star Wars, this is my second favorite game in the series. Lego Batman. Excuse me. Lego Batman. I don't really enjoy this one as much. I really wish what they did is they made a Lego Batman game that was based off of the movies. So the first game would be the two great Tim Burton movies and the two shitty Joel Schumacher movies. And then the second game would be based off of the Christopher Nolan trilogy. But, it's okay. The only reference that this game makes to the movies is it has the Danny Elfman theme. Star Wars The Force Unleashed. Great Star Wars game. This game totally shocked me when I first played it. This is probably the best Star Wars game I've ever played, besides Lego Star Wars. I haven't played 2, and I'm not going to. The last game I own, and the stack just fell over, SmackDown vs. Raw 07. This was when I was in a very big SmackDown vs. Raw phase. And I actually started a profile, and I was doing wrestling matches and shit. But I haven't played this in such a long time. And I don't even know if they're making new games in this series anymore. But it's an okay game. Now, other games that I used to have, way back when Burger King was giving away games when you would buy their food, I had one where it was bumper. I think it was Bumper Car, or I had one called Sneak King, and the other one was the one with bumper cars or whatever, which I hated. I had one game called Cameo Elements of Power, which I did not like because I found it very difficult and challenging. I had an NBA Live game, which was basketball. I hate sports games. I really don't even know why I bothered buying them. But it was, I think I bought it because it was cheap. What other games have I had? I've had so many games that I've traded in. I have Need for Speed Most Wanted, the old one, but I let a friend borrow it and he hasn't given it back yet, little fag. But that's another game where you can do free roam, and that's a pretty good game. Another game that I have, if I looked at my Xbox and I looked at my previous games, I could probably see what I still had. But I had, I've played Dead Space, and I thought that game was okay. I've played Arkham Asylum, and I thought that was cool. Haven't played Arkham City. I really wanted to play Indiana Jones Staff of Kings, but I heard that game sucks. Those are the only games that I can think of right now that I used to own. But I know I've traded a lot more, because I was really big into trading. Games that I want to get, I want to get Fallout 3, that's the main one. I do want to get the 2 Halo games eventually. I want to play Dead Space 3. I think Dead Space 3 is a good game. I also want to get, the Star Wars Complete Saga on my Xbox. I have it on my DS. And, yeah, I want to get Grand Theft Auto 5 and Black Ops 2. And there's another Call of Duty game coming out this year, I think. This year or next year. But so I'm going to look out for that. But this is my Xbox 360 collection. It will grow, and I'm going to be very sad when the new Xbox comes out, because this one's going to start dying off very quickly. But yeah, guys, this is my collection, and thanks for watching.